Let's get snug. Let's get snug for this video. Having roots just instantly makes your hair look so greasy when I've just washed it. What the actual? I don't know how to start this video. I guess I'll start by saying hi. I'm in the weirdest mood today. Today I am answering your questions. I asked on Instagram if you had anything that you want to know from me, and I got a lot of questions, so I'm going to be answering them for you today, and it's going to be a fun one because I've got a lot to update you on. Let's get started. Let's go with an easy one to start with. What's your favourite animal? My favourite animal is a baby seal because, oh my god, they are so cute. If I could have a baby seal in my life, I would be a very happy girl. Have you ever fallen off the trapeze? Yes, I have. If you guys don't know, I'm sure you do if you watch my weekly vlogs. I've been doing trapeze classes for about 4 years now. And yeah, I fell off the trapeze during a performance once, and I will insert the video footage here. It was really dramatic and I've been scared to do that move ever since. Yeah, it was quite bad. It didn't hurt at all, it was just the shock of it. The shock of falling off the trapeze, but we've got crash mats underneath, so it didn't really hurt too bad, but I hope you had a good old giggle at that. What contraception do you use or have you used before? What was your experience of it? I really need to do a video about this because I was on the mini pill called Cerazette. I was on that for 13 years, so pretty much my entire adult life. And I came off it about 6 months ago now, and ever since then, oh my lord, have I experienced what it's actually like to have PMS and to have a period and to be a woman, because with the mini pill you don't have periods. So I really need to make a video on that. Let me know down below if you would like to see that, because I'm sure a lot of you girls can relate to it. Right now, currently, I'm just using condoms as protection, and I'm actually thinking about going to a local sexual health clinic or my doctors to see about any other options they have, because condoms are expensive. I know you can get them free within some councils and through some schemes and chemists, but yeah, I'm very interested in the implant, but I know that that can cause bad acne, so I don't really want to try that. I need to do my research. Help on getting over a breakup. I'm pretty sure I've done a video on how to get over a breakup. I'm going to leave that link down below because I know that is something a lot of you girls ask me a lot. If you want all my advice, then go watch that video down below, but my main tips are to block them entirely on social media, so you don't even have to see them, you don't have to think about them. There's no temptation to go and look because it's just not healthy. I don't think you need to completely cut them out of your life. Secondly, start doing things for you. Go and take up a new hobby that you've always wanted to do. Have loads of bubble baths, do things that make you happy, spend time with your family. And if you think like starting to date again will make you feel better and get your confidence back up and take your mind off it, I don't see any harm in doing that either. How's your skin? My skin's been good, thank you. Ever since coming off the pill, I have broken out massively around that time of the month, around my chin area. I have had a couple of kind of acne flare-ups where I've been actually shitting myself that my acne is coming back, but it's been almost 2 years since I finished Roaccutane now, and my skin is still good, so still going strong on that one. Still recommend Roaccutane if it is offered to you as an option. Did you date Joe Sugg? No, I didn't date Joe Sugg. He's an amazing guy, and we definitely bonded in the past over our skin and acne and stuff like that, but we didn't ever date. No, he's a cutie though. There's a lot of questions about trapeze actually. How did you get into trapeze? I used to work in an office with a girl called Carrie, and she went to a trapeze school to do rope, and I was always like, that's really interesting. I've always hated exercise. I've never really enjoyed it. I thought, why not give circus a go? So I did like a 3-month course where I learned how to do flying trapeze, static trapeze and rope, and I just discovered that trapeze was something that I really enjoyed and felt really strong at, and I loved how pretty it looked. Ever since then, just been doing it on a weekly basis, and I love it. Would you ever visit Wales? I have visited Wales in the past and I would like to come again. I will let you in on a secret that Welsh is my favourite accent in the world. If anyone talks to me in a Welsh accent, I'll literally go weak at the knees. It like has this effect on me. So yeah, I would like to come to Wales again just to be surrounded by all the sexy Welsh accents. Hello, my name is Katie. I definitely need to practice that. What's your favourite fruit and vegetable? My favourite fruit? I'm not a massive fruit fan. I like a blueberry and I do like a pear as well. And my favourite vegetable is broccoli. I just love broccoli. I could eat broccoli all day, every day. What would you recommend for starting out with sex toys, both for yourself and you and a partner? I think I said this in my Love Honey unboxing video, but for both of you together, I think a cock ring, a vibrating cock ring, is an amazing idea because it's pleasurable for both the guy and the girl. If it's just for you, I'd recommend just a nice simple vibrator. I think nothing too advanced. If it's your first go with sex toys, yeah, I'll leave a link to my favourite ever vibrator down below, actually, if you guys want to see that. Favourite sex toy? Should I just go and get it? I'm just going to go and get my favourite sex toy so you can see. I had a lot of questions about my favourite sex toy, so I've got 2 of them here just to show you. The first one I'm actually really embarrassed about showing because it looks ridiculous. It looks like a kid's toy. I think it's designed to be like a back massager, but it works as an amazing vibrator. It's got all the different vibrate settings. Like all the different settings, it's great. I'll leave a link to that down below. It's really affordable as well. And then my most recent sex toy, which I'm loving, is from Lilo, and it's just crazy good because it's got the little rabbit bit if you want like both internal and external, but it has this amazing setting. Wait, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that, but it literally like moves. It's really great. It's quite pricey, but the quality of it is amazing. So yeah, I'll leave a link to that down below too. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty now, shall we? I have had so many questions about this new guy I've been dating. Are you off the dating apps now you're seeing someone? Are you exclusively dating the guy you've been mentioning in your recent YouTube videos? How is the dating life going? Will we get to see the new man? Do you think the guy you're dating could be the one? Are you going to be doing any videos with the guy you're dating? Is the guy you're dating your boyfriend yet? Are you going to show him soon? So I guess my big news is I have a boyfriend. It literally sounds so weird to say that out loud. I haven't really told many people. My best friends and my family know, and that's about it. So you guys are hearing this pretty much like first. We have been dating for 7 weeks now, and then 2 weeks ago we became official. He said he would feel honoured to have me as his girlfriend, and my heart swooned. And so yeah, it's been going really well. He is lovely. He's the complete opposite to anyone I've ever dated before. He's a proper gentleman. He's really kind. He's really caring. He's really understanding of my job, which is something that is really important to me and something that I was really worried about with dating in the future. So yeah, I'm really happy. Well, I definitely feel like at this age, I'm 30 now, I feel like relationships do start to move a lot quicker. I feel like I've definitely learned over the last 3 years what I definitely don't want in a relationship or in a partner, and so that makes it so much easier to know when you meet someone that is right. So yeah, I guess our relationship has been moving quite quickly, like thinking about the future. We're thinking about holidays that we want to go on together. I'm going to meet his parents in a couple of weeks. He's already met mine a couple of times, and it just feels really lovely. I feel really comfortable with him. We have really great, honest, open conversations, which is really nice and refreshing, and definitely something that is important to me in a relationship. In terms of him being in my content and you guys meeting him soon, I would quite like for a while to keep this separate, just because I'm sure you guys can imagine my last relationship was very public on my YouTube channel, and so when it ended, it was a lot harder to manage. I guess I share so much of my life that I would like this one thing to be a bit more behind the scenes. That isn't to say that you might not ever see him, because if it becomes serious, and I mean it might be a bit unavoidable. This is so much harder to talk about than I thought it would be. I don't want to let you guys down by not showing him, but at the same time it'd be nice just to have that thing which I get to keep for myself for a little while, because I show everything to you guys. This obviously isn't to say that I'm never going to talk about us. I vlog all the time obviously, so you're going to hear about like my daily life and what we get up to, but yeah, for the meantime I'd like to keep him off screen. I just feel like with my last relationship I was very much wanted to show it all online and look how perfect we are and look how handsome he is and look how great he is, but it was all very immature, and I feel like I was just doing that for validation or something like that. But with this guy, I feel like I trust him already, and that is something that is really important to me. And I was saying to him the other day, I really don't feel like I've been in a relationship where I felt 100% secure, or like I 100% trust that person. But with him, I do. I feel like I don't have anything to worry about, and that's a really, really lovely feeling to have. And I really hope that one day you guys all get to experience that too. So yeah, it's still very early days. It's been less than 2 months, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm really excited about this new chapter of my life. Can you believe it? Can you believe after 2 years of dating millions of guys that I finally met one person that I actually feel attracted to? You guys know how much dating I've done over the past 2 years. I've kept you very up to date with it all in my Dates with Kate series and on my weekly vlogs. But going on my first date with this guy, I just felt something really different, and I hadn't ever felt that on any of my previous first dates. It was just a really warm, fuzzy feeling of excitement about the future. So I'm really happy he felt similar, and that, yeah, we're about to experience some new things together. So yeah, that was the longest answer ever to what should have just been like yes. Or also, I feel like I should say no, this is not the same guy Louise set me up on, because I know I'm going to get that question. Are you trying to take things slow with the man you're dating? 8 dates and you're not boyfriend yet. So I think we became official on our 10th date. We probably would have become official a lot sooner than that. It definitely felt like we were official a lot sooner than that. We're just taking things at our own pace that feels comfortable for both of us, and so far so good. Oh, I guess I should also say, in terms of Dates with Kate, I've still got an awful lot of dating stories to tell you guys, so let me know if you're still interested in seeing those. I'd still like to do a lot of content around dating because I feel like I've got an awful lot of experience with it. So yeah, it's a theme that is still going to be running on my channel and my content. How's your mental health at the minute? Around this time of year, I normally get a seasonal affective disorder where I feel really low, and I definitely have had some periods of that this autumn, winter so far, especially around that time of the month. My gosh, I know I keep going on about periods, but I did not realise how bad PMS was until I came off the pill, because I, around that time of the month, have felt so low. Have definitely been going through a lot of down periods recently, but generally my mental health is good. It helps that I feel very happy and content in my love life, and my work life is going quite well, and my home and family life are going well, so in theory everything should be good. I also have been trying CBD oil recently when I've been feeling anxious, and I don't know if it's a placebo or not, but I feel like it's definitely been helping me when I feel very high in anxiety, and when I'm having trouble sleeping as well. I think it definitely helps. How do you deal with nausea as an emetophobia sufferer? Something I've been struggling with. Oh girl, isn't it the worst? Emetophobia. I did do a video all about my phobia if you want to have a look. I'll leave a link down below. My top tips for if you're feeling nauseous with emetophobia are to have a peppermint tea or a ginger and lemon tea, because they soothe and calm the stomach. I normally put some really nice baggy clothes on and just stay near a toilet just in case, because my worst fear is like having to be sick and not being near a toilet. I carry like motion sickness tablets in my bag as well most of the times. If I start feeling nauseous out and about, they normally calm me down a bit and make me feel like I'm more in control of the situation. I hope that helps. How do you know if a relationship isn't right, even if you love them? If they don't make you happy, then the relationship isn't right. I think that's all there is to it. If they're not giving you the respect you deserve, and everyone deserves respect, the relationship isn't right. Similarly, if you're thinking about other people or fancying other people or feeling tempted in any other way, then I don't think that relationship is right. I've definitely been through this with my last relationship. I was madly in love with them, but I knew that it wasn't right, and I knew that I wasn't happy, and I knew that I wasn't being treated very well. You've got to just think you only live once, and do you really want to waste time on someone who isn't giving you what you need? Life's way too short to be stuck with someone, because ultimately there will be someone better for you out there. You just need to break out of this. I always thought that I would never be happy after breaking up with my ex, but I can honestly say, hand on heart, I've never been happier. even though I loved them, I am so much more happy now, and you will definitely feel like that soon. I think you just need to cut ties, but I know how hard it is, so I really feel for you. Do you have new projects and ideas for your channel in 2019? Yes, I did a massive brainstorm the other day with my managers at Gleam, and we just spoke about all the content ideas that I'd like to do in 2019. I have started acting on those already by introducing new themes into my work, like sex and relationship advice, I guess. They're something that I definitely like to do more of next year. So if there's anything you'd like to see as well, guys, let me know down below in the comments. Can you give any advice on how to be more confident around boys? I would say don't look at them as a potential partner. Take that pressure off it completely, and I think you'll find that you can be a lot more confident and comfortable around them. If you know that there's no need to impress them, because you don't really need to, then I think that definitely helps. Yeah, just try not to think of them as the opposite sex or someone you could potentially get with. I hope that's good advice. Do you ever feel self-conscious about being short? I always do, but you seem so confident. Oh no, I have massive bouts of insecurity about my height, especially now. The guy I'm dating is 6'3". Can you believe it? 6'3". I'm 4'11". I'm like way shorter than him, but he has definitely helped me feel more confident with my height because he doesn't see it as a problem. So yeah, I do feel insecure about my height, especially on nights out. I always get looked down upon, literally, because I'm so short. I guess I just try and look at the positives, like I can fit into the kids' clothes sections, which are normally a little bit cheaper, at New Look especially. That's always a plus. I can like sit on an airplane without feeling cramped. That helps. Easier to throw around in the bedroom. That's always a plus. I'll never have a problem finding guys tall enough because I'm shorter than pretty much all of them. So yeah, try and look at the positives, and I think that will make you feel a lot more confident. How did you get the upper body strength for circus? Did you lift prior to it? I had quite a few questions like this as well. No, I had no strength or experience in weights or body strength or anything when I first started doing circus. You build it up really quickly. So for everyone that is worried about the fact that they're not strong enough, just start going to classes. Your strength will grow quickly and you'll see a difference quite soon. How do you feel about one night stands? I think if you're having safe sex and it's something you want to do, then absolutely go for it. No judgment from me on one night stands. This girl's asking for some book recommendations as she's just finished a book that I recommended last time. One of my favourite books that I read this year is called Bird Box. I would 100% recommend you all go and read it. It's amazing. The author is a guy called Josh Malerman. It's actually being made into a Netflix film with Sandra Bullock coming out on the 21st of December. How I know that all on the top of my head. That is how excited I am for the Netflix version to come out, because I really can't wait to see how they've taken a book that I'm so fascinated and obsessed with and made it visual. So yeah, Bird Box, definitely go and read that. What's your favourite unsolved murder? SSDGM. SSDGM. I've got to say I'm going to be really boring and say Jack the Ripper. I'd love to know who, like, that fascinates me way more than any other cold case. John Bonet, I think the brother did it. Staircase, I think he did it. I'm not a massive fan of unsolved murders. I think I've said that before. Oh, Elisa Lam. I'd love to know what happened to Elisa Lam. Have you ever been ghosted by someone you liked? How did you handle it? Yeah, I did this in one of my dates with Kate. I'll leave a link to that down below. I tell the story of how I pretty much fell in love with a guy on a first date and he ghosted me. And how did I deal with it? I went on a shit ton more dates with other people. Kind of just thought to myself, if he isn't gonna respect me enough by sending me a text, then he's not worth my time or thinking about. I spoke to a guy recently who said that whenever he's ghosted by someone, he sends them the ghost emoji, which I thought was the best idea ever. And if I ever get ghosted again in the future, if this relationship currently doesn't work out, then that is something I definitely want to do. I think it's a brilliant idea to literally out someone by sending them the ghost emoji and being like, what? What, mate? I've got questions from the same girl. She's asked me 5 questions about getting engaged. How did your ex-partner propose? How did you tell your family you got engaged? How did it feel to get engaged? What's the typical age to get engaged in 2018? What's the average time to be in a relationship before getting engaged? Go! If you want to get engaged, get engaged if you've got a partner. I don't think there's an amount of time that you should be with someone before getting engaged if you think it feels right. Again, like I said, the older you get, the quicker things move, I think, for sure. What's a typical age to get engaged in 2018? I have no idea. How did it feel to get engaged? It felt bloody brilliant. I loved it. I remember having all the questions for my ex, like, who knew? How did you, like, how long have you known you wanted to do this? Where did you, like, all this stuff. A lot of questions about why my engagement ended. I wasn't happy in the relationship. I wasn't being treated very well. I was being gaslighted on the regular. Couldn't trust him. I felt he was a compulsive liar. He had other priorities in life. Ultimately, I wasn't happy, and I had a gut feeling that he wasn't the one, and I had to go with that, and that is why my engagement ended. I think I'm going to end this here. I think this is going to be a really long video. If you would like a part 2, or if you have any other questions you would like me to answer, leave them down below and I will get on that, because you guys asked some really great questions and I'm sad I haven't got around to answering them all. But maybe I'll make this a regular thing, like once a month, with a different theme, like mental health theme, or a dating theme, or a sex theme, fashion theme. If you would like that, let me know and I'll get on it. I'm excited that you guys all know my relationship update news now. I'm glad that I don't have to hide it anymore, because it was getting quite difficult not being able to say, like, to keep saying the guy I'm dating rather than my boyfriend. It's still really weird, because I haven't called someone a boyfriend in like 4 years. Before that it was a fiance. So yeah, it feels very weird, but I'm really happy. I love you guys lots and I will see you soon. Mwah!